first time emceeing you guys. How you guys doing? You guys didn't expect this giant piano to be blocking your view for basically the entire show, did you? I'm so sorry about that. This piano I found out when I got here had been bolted to the stage because my friend Annie Clark wanted to climb on top of it 2 nights ago. And they thought it'd be a bad idea if it was on wheels, which makes sense. Sadly, there'll be nothing that exciting happening in the next 20-ish minutes of the game. So, apologies for that.
Wrap its arms around me and bathe my skin in water cool and cleansing and feel what it's like to be new, 'cause in my head there's a Greyhound station. I send my thoughts far-off destinations, so they may have a chance of finding a place where they're far more suited than here. Cup-like shovels, but I know our filthy hands can wash one another's, and not one speck will. I don't believe it's true that there are roads left in both of our shoes, but if the silence takes you, then I hope it takes me too. Softly soaring through my atmosphere, where the soul meets body, where the soul meets body. And I don't believe it's true that there left in both of our shoes, but if the silence takes you, then I hope it takes me too. So paradise will hold you here, 'cause you're the only song I want to hear, a melody softly soaring through my atmosphere, a melody softly soaring through my atmosphere, a melody softly soaring through my atmosphere, a melody softly soaring through my atmosphere. Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm writing songs, I kind of start to think about somebody that I used to know, and I wonder if it's somebody I haven't spoken to in a long time. I wonder how they're doing, and sometimes I create characters out of them in which they're not doing great, and I'm speaking to them as kind of a voice of comfort of some sort. And I wrote this song in that spirit about a friend of mine named Duncan. When I I finally finished the song, I sent it to him and I reconnected with him. I found out that not only was he doing quite well, but doing far better than I was. So I might have been writing it myself, just using his name in its place. But this is a song called Duncan, Where Have You Been? Admittedly now, some maybe 12 years after I wrote that, I'm starting to feel like the rhyme of Duncan and sunken is really pushing me. And then maybe I could have gotten away with just singing the first verse, a second time. But that's how the song works. We do these things as songwriters. As I do play some of these older songs, there are moments you have to understand that I'm up here, and I'm sure anybody who's ever performed songs in front of people has probably thought, as the lyrics are going by, like, why did I say that? I probably should have worked on that song.
longer you think, the less you know what to do. It's hard to see your way out when you live in a house in a house, 'cause you don't realize that the windows are open the whole time. But oh, my talking girl, though your feathers are tattered and fur, I'll love you all your days, till the breath leaves your delicate frame. It's all here for you, as long as you choose to stay. Hey, it's all here for you, as long as you don't fly away.
I think in the 21st century, the equivalent of telling somebody about your dream is telling them about a podcast that you just listened to and trying to kind of reiterate the information from that podcast, be it about politics or whatever else, and you see the eyes kind of roll over people's heads. But I would like to tell you about a podcast I've been listening to. Listen to this podcast called History of Rock in 500 Songs, and it's phenomenal. This guy, this English guy is like, this must be all he does. He's going through, I think, it's 500 songs, I think it's 200 in right now, and the research and the musicology and everything is absolutely phenomenal, and I listen to it on long runs and on drives, and it's fantastic, and it's been making me recontextualize a lot of songs that I grew up listening to, and falling back in love with some of them. And I'm going to play one of those songs for you right now.
Breaking rocks in the hot sun, I fought the Lord and the law won. I fought the Lord and the law won. I needed money 'cause I had none. I fought the Lord and the law won. I fought the Lord and the law won. I left my baby and it feels so bad. Guess my race is run. She's the best girl that I've ever had. I fought the Lord and the law won. 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 Robbing people with a six gun. I fought the Lord and the law won. I fought the Lord and the law won. lost my girl and I lost my fun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I left my baby and it feels so bad. Guess my race is run. She's the best girl that I ever had. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won.
I think that chorus might be one of the greatest lines ever written. I fought the law won. And the morality of the song is really sketchy. This guy doesn't seem to have any sense of the reason he's in jail. And that this all could have been avoided.
Came to me then that every plan is a tiny prayer to Father Time. As I stared at my shoes in the ICU, the reek of piss and formalin, and I rationed my breaths as I said to myself that I'd already taken too much today. As each descending peak on the LCD took you a little farther away from me, away from me. Sung like a violin wind, that our memories depend on a faulty camera in our minds. And I knew that you were a truth I would rather lose than to have never decided on. And I looked around at all the eyes on the ground as the tears hurting itself, 'cause there's no comfort in the waiting. Just nervous spaces racing for battle. And then the nurse comes round and everyone with them. I'm thinking of what Sarah said. Love is watching.